Plants. These often green, immobile creatures that surround the planet. They are in the corners of rooms, side of the streets, and entrances of doors. The desired vacations at the windows of grey offices, in the posts of social media. They are everywhere. They set the background to every scene. Lovers kissing in hiding, children playing in a playground, nations making war, movie sets, festivals, homes, even refugee camps. As I started observing, I quickly started to notice that most of the time they remain invisible on the background, like a wallpaper. Since the early stages of written history, the plants were considered as these creatures that are at a barely alive stage and never fully relatable, or not worthy enough to be taken into consideration, especially when their presence is properly designed by humans. The artificially arranged vegetation, specifically the category that we call houseplants, mostly have a decorative function that is meant to make our flat spaces feel more natural. On the other hand, we live in a time in history where owning plants for millennials is more of a hobby, an obsession, and in some cases, an addiction they have to handle. My project aims to investigate the spectrum of relationships between the human and the artificial vegetation, from complete blindness to all the way to obsessive addiction, and the objectification of a living organism that happens in both of these extreme cases. Focusing specifically on the phenomena of houseplants, I aim to explore what does it mean to love a plant, and at what point this naive desire of bonding with a non-human become a valuable fuel to the supply chain. And most importantly, how the forced adaptation of plants' lifestyle to human time, financial structures, expectations, loves, fetishes, and desires, but also disattention, influence their psychology. To be able to raise these questions, the second phase of my research extends to building human-to-human connections. I'm currently reaching out to people that relate to this issue from different angles. I will contact a psychologist to learn more about this contemporary issue of plant addiction. Through a neurobiologist, I am exploring the incredible things I still don't know about the plants, to tend to come a little more closer to their inner being, and also the employees that are involved in the production, distribution, or logistics in plant businesses. And finally, the plantfluencers of social media that make a living out of their obsession and encourage millions in loving plants. Simultaneously, I'm visually experimenting with the decorative aspects of the background vegetation by simply cutting it out from every scene I encountered on the internet, TV shows, vlogs, video calls, films, even porn. I hope through this project I will be able to touch on some of the unconsidered aspects behind this phenomena and offer another angle to how complex, influential, impactful, beautiful, but also dangerous certain relations between species can become.